Yo, what up guys? Welcome to Jack's Off to another adventure. So as a Chinatown enthusiast, I like to visit different Chinatowns of all sorts. You have the big Chinatowns, the small Chinatowns, the ghetto Chinatowns, and even Chinatown remnants. Well, this time we are going all the way to the middle of Oregon to visit a Chinatown remnant. And usually these kinds of adventures are more fun because to get there, it's quite the journey. So, what is this Chinatown remnant in Oregon and what will our adventure look like? If you want to find out, then join me as Jack's Off to John Day. Let's go. So our journey begins here at SFO, the best airport ever. But check it out, this is actually not an airplane. This is the sensory room at Terminal 1, Harvey Milk Terminal. This is a makeshift airplane for passengers who are anxious and want to get their anxiety out. The sensory room, if you do have time before your flight, you could come here to check it out. Like this passenger right here, she looks very de-stressed. Excuse me, ma'am, how you do? What the hell? Clickbait! What are you doing here again?
I'm gonna go to Oregon for Chinatown.
You are looking for a Chinatown remnant too?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I think she is really stalking me this time. It's kind of crazy. But the more the merrier because it'll be a long journey. Ha! All right, so now we're on the actual flight and somehow clickbait always ends up next to me. I don't know how. Anyways, in case you're wondering, we are flying Alaska Airlines and check out the peasant class leg space. More than 6 inches, but there is no in-flight entertainment except for the view. Alrighty. So the flight into Portland was actually really smooth. We got a rental car, but we had to do a pit stop because clickbait over here was really hungry, but you know, I need some juice for the trip too. So now the plan is to drive to Bend, which is like 3 hours from here. We might stop somewhere in midway, but the goal tonight is to get to Bend first. So let's go. Jack's off to Bend. Let's go.
Go. Go.
Jack's off to Bend.
Yeah, teas are just $4 for kids.
Wow, check it out. This is Portland, Oregon.
This Saturday and Sunday only at Old Navy.
A lot of urban campers. Wow. That place must be boring.
No, we don't go.
So after driving about 1 hour, we're taking our first detour. Check out this place. Nothing resembles any Chinatowns here, I know, but sometimes you're on an adventure, you just want to go, you know, look for some interesting stuff here. This is the Little Crater Lake. You can see on the bottom right there. It's hella clear. Wow. Like this part, you can see the tree just submerged and it's clear as day. Wow. Well, so that was super refreshing. It was a good halfway break. And now there's about like another hour and a half to Bend. Let's do this. Oh my goodness, we finally made it to Bend. And guess what? Tonight we are staying at a motel. And I think this is your first time staying at an American motel, isn't it, Clickbait? Let's go check out what an American motel here in Bend, Oregon looks like. Wow, that's it? All right. So you got the, smells like wood here. You got the fridge, microwave, the bed. And let's take a look at the, oh, you got the, we call it the cuck chair. Let's go take a look at the bathroom. All right, so this is the bathroom, guys. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Wow, it's just kind of small, but it has everything you need. Ooh, wait. All right. So the drive from Portland to Bend was kind of long, but I really enjoyed it. And you know, that's one thing I really like about traveling because you get to see things you've never seen before and thus learning more about this world. And I gotta say, the drive from Portland to Bend was beautiful. I really wish I could just stop and take some pictures, but you know, we had to come here to Bend. Now, it is kind of late, so the plan would be to go to John Day tomorrow. And right now, let's go check out downtown Bend to go find some food. So jack's off to downtown. Let's go. So check it out, guys. This is downtown Bend. Really small city. From what I heard, there's a lot of breweries around here, but we're trying to look for food first before getting drunk. Check it out. Cute little downtown area. And this guy, road truck got a ticket. Oh. For those who are wondering, a 4-bed, 2.5 bath house here in Bend, almost 700,000. And if you want a 3-bed, 2-bath, almost $500,000. 1 bed, 1 bath, 300. Damn. It's actually pretty expensive. Oh, look at this one. 4 units, 1.6 million. Wow, look at their downtown at night, guys. Down there, you have those bling bling trees. You have this tower cinema. Look at this building right here. Look at the architecture. And more bling bling down there. It's actually very lively. And right now it's like 9 o'clock. This is so wonderful. I'm so happy we came here. Woo! Bend, Oregon, downtown. Let's go. Unfortunately, it is getting late and dark, and we do have an early start tomorrow, so I guess we will call it a day and continue our journey tomorrow. See you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. So today is the day we are going to find that Chinatown remnant, and it's going to be a very long day, so we are starting off with a hearty breakfast, which makes it more challenging because we have a long drive and eating all this food might put me into a food coma while driving. For those of you who've driven in Oregon, you might remember that you cannot pump your own gas. Well, times have changed. You can pump your own gas in some gas stations, and check it out, gas is only $3.45 here. But if you do want someone to pump your gas, there's a section over there. But you know, as someone who grew up in California, we pump our own gas. And now we have gas, it's time to go see Chinatown. In the late 1840s, we had the California Gold Rush that attracted a lot of Chinese miners into California. Well, gold wasn't only discovered in California, but also this part of Central Oregon in John Day, which attracted a lot of Chinese miners here as well. So during the heydays, there used to be a huge Chinatown here, but the story goes, as the gold was mined out, the Chinese people moved out to look for other opportunities. So all that's left from the old Chinatown is this building right here, the Kum Wah Chung & Co. store. We finally made it here. All right, let's go learn more about this place. And some more information. So from Bend to here, it took 3 hours in modern technology. So I wonder how these guys got here. But as you can see, they were all here to mine for gold, trying to make a living, pursuing a better life. More stories here. You know, they showed you that this store used to be a hangout spot, probably with cards. They also had a shrine, a store. They slept here. They wrote letters. They had medicine as well. And here, the guys who ran the store, you know, a lot of the Chinese people, they went somewhere else to look for opportunities. But the guys who ran the store, they stayed here until they died. And they're still here. So it looks like it's not open, but we have to go to the interpretive center to get permission. And check it out, we are here and there's a Canton Street. That's pretty cool. All right, let's go to this interpretive center so we can barge our way inside the store. Can't wait to get inside you.
It's just one main street. I put the state parks logo to the east side of that main street where we're currently gathered.
After checking in at the interpretive center, our guide, Steven, began telling the story of Kum Wah Chung. In the early 1860s, after gold was discovered in the area of Canyon City, miners and opportunists settled in the region hoping to get rich. A stone building was constructed in John Day serving as a trading post and stage stop, and was then leased by the Kam Wah Chung Company in the 1870s to serve the Chinese community in eastern Oregon. In 1888, two Chinese immigrants, Eng Hei and Long On, decided to become business partners and purchased the building. The building would serve as their home and business headquarters, along with being a general store, medical service provider, a hotel, a hangout spot for Chinese folks, and more for the upcoming several decades. Unfortunately, the store would not last forever. After Long On passed away in 1940 and Eng Hei left John Day due to health deterioration, the store closed in 1948. Luckily, the Kam Wah Chung building and its contents were deeded to the city of John Day to be used as an interpretive center and cultural museum at Eng Hei's bequest. The contents were preserved exactly as they were left, and during this tour, we were able to go inside the building and see this amazing time capsule. Steven was extremely knowledgeable about the history here, telling stories after stories and answering any questions we had. Thank you, Steven. Back at the interpretive center, there were displays that taught us even more about the Chinese history in this region, along with a map that just might lead us to more Chinatown adventures in the future. So during the tour guide mentioned the tombstones of Long On and Dak Hei. So I looked up Google Maps, it's not too far from here. Let's go find it.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Northwest Valley View Drive.
Found the cemetery. It is kind of small. There's not too many tombstones, and check it out. Oh, it's right here. Oh wait. So right here we have Long On. His name is Leung Gong Wing Ong. Here we have Eng Hei, Gong Yu. And then we have two more Chinese tombstones. We have Rose Wah, Moon Lei. This is kind of hard to pronounce. Moon Lei. And we also have Gong Si, Bob Wah. 4 Chinese tombstones here. Thanks to you guys, Long On and Eng Hei, I came all the way from San Francisco just to visit this place. Sorry I don't have any Blackhawks or any other gifts for you guys, but thank you. Well, there's not much of a Chinatown left here, but I don't really want to end the video here. Why don't we go back to Portland and see what their Chinatown is like? I mean, a couple years ago, me and Coach came by and there were a lot of urban campers. Let's see what it's like in 2025. Well, since we're in the area, we might as well stop for another attraction and check this out, guys. A place I've been wanting to come for a very long time. Woo! All right, guys, so after a few years, we're finally back in Portland's Chinatown. Take a look. Looks more ghetto. Anyways, let's go walk around. That's the place me and Coach stayed at last time. The restaurant's still here though. Well, we did come kind of late, so a lot of things are closed, but we still have some urban campers over here, some enthusiasts over here, wall arts. You know what, let's go drive around a little bit.
At the light,
แต่ก็คือ
turn
ต้อง
right
แบบ
onto
อ๋อ
Northwest
ค่ะ
Everett
ได้
Street.
ค่ะ ค่ะ ได้แค่นี้ สิ่งที่ทำได้คือแค่นี้ จริงๆ พอกลับไทยก็แล้วเดี๋ยวค่อยว่าจะเรียนสักนิดหน่อย แล้วค่อยหางานจริงจังค่ะมันเวลามันเอามาใช้ทำงานมันไม่ได้ไง
So after driving through this very depressing Chinatown, we have now checked into our hotel here in Portland, where we will end this video. While our main objective was the Kam Wah Chung, it was really fun doing all the different side quests, seeing things we've never seen before, doing things we've never done before, going to places we've never been to before, thus learning more about this world on a limited amount of time. Now, at the Kam Wah Chung Interpretive Center, I did see a map where there's a lot more Chinese history in the eastern Oregon, southeastern Washington area. So who knows, maybe there's some more Chinese remnants we can find on a different date. As for now, I'm just gonna enjoy this blockbuster sinister black ale and call it a night. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, Jack's off.